As many of you know, I'm sponsored by the website TeeScheapPlayer.com, and they recently rolled out a new feature that makes buying cards, especially the more collector's item ones, that much better. And basically, as you can see here, the new feature lets you add photos to the cards you're selling. Now, this is especially important to someone like me. I don't know if you guys remember when I bought my Blue Eyes Chaos Max deck, but one of the things that I had trouble with was that there were a million different listings for lightly played Blue Eyes White Dragons, and I didn't know which ones were actually like just slightly light played and which ones were at the bottom end of the spectrum for that. But now you can add pictures to it, and there's a lot of cool implications for this. So remember, one of the big selling points of buying stuff on TCG Player in general is that it is in fact designed to sell cards. You can order cards by playsets. You can even sort cards in the marketplace by which sellers have a playset, so you don't have to buy a million different packages. There's also no like grab bags on the website or anything like that. It's made for buying and selling cards, and this feature just makes things even better. So if you think of like a collector's card like Ghost or Stardust Dragon, now you don't really have to guess. Like this guy says he's selling an unlimited near mint one, and then you can just see like the card there, so you know that there's no scratches on the front. I know it's like a huge problem with Ghost Rares. A lot of times they can get scratched easily. That's like one of the biggest downsides of Ghost Rares, and you can look at this and know that that doesn't happen. But we can do this with like I got a Fortress Whale here, one of the funnier collector cards, because it's not super great. But this card's pretty expensive. But now you can click on it and know this is exactly what I'm getting. You're not going to get it and then suddenly be surprised by some corner damage or anything. But the cooler thing about this, and maybe my favorite thing about it, and I think this is pretty exciting for a lot of players, is this lets you sell non-English cards. So I'm on Ultimate Rare Judgment Dragon here, and you can see that there is this one, which is just a regular Judgment Dragon, and it's a near mint, it looks like. It looks pretty great. But then you see this one, it says Italian, and then you can click it, and lo and behold, yep, that's an Italian Ultimate Rare Judgment Dragon. And that's awesome, because buying foreign cards can be tricky at best if you're in America. A lot of the websites that ship foreign cards are going to take a really long time to actually get to you because they're shipping from the actual countries they come from. And yeah, you can just buy from people online, but then you don't have like the buyer protection that TCG Player has. So this is awesome. It's really cool as well, because the seller can add just as many photos as they want, pretty much. So this is a German Ultimate Rare Thunder King. Yeah, pretty cool looking card. Just came back to 3, and you can see that it says it's German and that it has a small defect. So here's the card. You can see that it is in fact German. You can see that it's Ultimate Rare, and then I really liked what the seller did, because on the next picture, they circled the defects. You don't even have to look for it, but look how, I mean, this is a high quality image of this card he's selling, and then he's circling the defects so you know exactly what you're getting. And I think that's awesome. I really do, because that was a huge problem when I was looking for Blue Eyes White Dragons. Like, I just didn't know how lightly played these sellers were actually saying that they were. When I get them, maybe it has like all the corners are ripped up and stuff. And yes, there is the buyer protection, but then I have to reorder the card and stuff. But here you can just see what the thing looks like. And this is awesome, because I have up here, this is just a list of all the cards in the marketplace that are currently have listings with photos. At the really high end, you have like Shonen Jump Championship cards, which obviously are important. This one, you can see it has the case still on it, and then look at all its description he wrote. It's the front is near mint, the back has an odd marking. Oh, it's the Pharaoh's Tour Gold Star, not the Shonen Jump one. But it's so cool that you just have this ability to see these cards. And while it obviously does make the most sense for sort of these collector cards, if you just like skip like 5 pages, you'll notice that it's just for like everything. This Deck Devi, this one in particular is interesting because it has it's $15, so it's way below market price, and then it's moderately played. But you don't have to guess how it's moderately played. You can just look at the picture. You can see that the top looks like it's a little rough on the edges there, so you don't have to guess what the card looks like. And I think this feature is really going to change the game. I think that some of the non-English copy cards is really cool as well, because those are really popular. I know I personally use some non-English copy cards. I usually avoid using them just because I don't want to have to deal with translations, but I have like a set of all the Chronomaly cards in German, and I've set up all the Madolche cards in their respective languages for the foods that they're actually named after. But this is awesome. So if you guys want to go check this out, I will leave a link in the description, TCG Player, of course. And you can go on any listing. Like if you just type in, like, pretty sure Cockadoodle-Doo does not have, whoops, spelled it wrong. Pretty sure Cockadoodle, no one probably bothered to list one with a image here, but yeah, so basically when you go, oh, someone actually did, nice, you know exactly what you're getting. So when you go in here though, you can, because I have that clicked already, so you just see all the normal listings, and then you can go to listings with photos, and then it narrows it down to the ones that have photos. You look at this, you know you're getting a pristine Cockadoodle-Doo here, and beautiful quality for your FA deck. And yeah, so that's pretty much this video. I just wanted to announce that this website has an awesome new feature, and hopefully you guys like it and check it out. I think over the next coming weeks, the next coming months, way more people are going to start using this. Already we see so many different listings, so I think it's starting off really strong. And I will see you guys later. Bye.